Good morning, friends. I welcome you all to today's session. And today's session is a special session by our dear friend Navya. And she would be taking session on power of thought. So as we all know, as we think, so we become. That is a beautiful quote said by Buddha. So this is a very, very important topic. So my dear friends, please do listen to it carefully and try to understand how your thoughts affect your life. So I request everyone to please take this session seriously and understand the concept of power of thought. So now I welcome Navya to this session, and she will be continuing the session and explaining you in detail about power of thought. Navya, you can start the session.
Thank you, Vishwanath sir. Namaste everyone. A warm welcome to all of you to this session of meditation for youth. And today we are going to discuss about a beautiful topic, a wonderful topic, that is the power of thought. Every thought we think influences how we feel. It radiates to our body and creates our health. It radiates to the people and creates our relationships. It radiates to our work and creates our performance. It radiates to the environment and creates our world. So, my dear friends, if you want perfect health, if you want happiness, if you want beautiful world, if you want harmonious relationships, it has to begin with the way we think. Our lives will be a success if we were able to master the ability that how to think and how not to think. So before going to the more discussion about the thoughts, let us meditate for a few minutes, my dear friends. So if there are any beginners who have joined this session today, so I would like to explain how to meditate. So the first step is to, my dear friends, choose a comfortable place. So you can sit on a chair, or you can sit on a floor, or you can sit on a bed. So wherever you are comfortable, you can sit over there. And my dear friends, the next step is to clasp your fingers and cross your legs. I repeat, my dear friends, clasp your fingers and comfortably place it on your lap and cross your legs and gently close your eyes, my dear friends, and observe your breath. Just witness the inflow and outflow of your breath, my dear friends. Meditation is emptying your mind. Be with the normal, natural, tender, easy breath, my dear friends. So let us enjoy our meditation with the music. Don't open your eyes, my dear friends. Just witness the normal, natural breath. On with your life, my dear friends. dropping the past, dropping the future. Let's living in this moment with all the awareness. Realize the true self, the real identity. Meditation is going into the silent spaces between your thoughts, my dear friend, and speak slowly. Meditation is the stillness of mind. Let go of your thoughts like passing clouds in the sky. Be mindful with every breath, my dear friends. Meditation is a state of deep inner silence. Be an observer of whatever that unfolding present. observing the silence. Go on observing the tranquil breath noiselessness. Just relax. Notice, witnessing whatever happening in the inner state of mind. Meditation is embracing the silence within. Meditation is establishing a calm, tranquil mind and response. Allow yourself into a deep Last 1 minute, my dear friends. Just take your breath. Last 30 seconds, my dear friends. Okay. Please place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands forward and slowly open your eyes looking into your hands, my dear friends. So that's wonderful, my dear friends. So let us start our discussion on the power of thought. So I am going to share my presentation, my dear friends. I believe you can see the presentation. Vishwanath sir?
Yes, Navya, we can see your presentation. You can start.
Thank you, sir. So I once again welcome all of you to the session of meditation for youth, a true journey into your true self. So, in the science of life of a human being, the most important fact we should understand, the most important spiritual law we should understand is power of thought. We all are thought beings. We are all the types of energy, consciousness, knowledge, my dear friends. So consciousness expresses itself as the thoughts. The whole creation is the full of thought beings. So everything depends upon the thought quality of a particular being. Coming to the human kingdom, in human beings, the play of thought or the role of thought is immense, my dear friends. So today we are focusing on this great phenomenon called the power of thought. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam Tyajatyanta Kalevaram. In the chapter 8, verse 6 of Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna explains Arjuna that the power of thoughts that pass through your mind are responsible for everything you see. You become what you think. You can unleash your true potential by enhancing your power of thought. You can change your life by changing your thoughts. Krishna also tells that Yad bhavam tad bhavati, that you create your own reality. So, my dear friends, thought power is the strongest power we possess. Our predominant thoughts influence our life. Our predominant thoughts influence our behavior and attitude and control our actions and reactions. So, our one bright thought of the day makes energetic throughout the day. Power of thought. The law concerning the power of thought is put simply as we think, so it becomes. As we intend, so is the manifestation. The material thought, the material manifestation depends upon the inner intent. There is no outside God. The power of thought is the power of God. So this quote is said by our Guru, Sri Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. As he says that everything arises in the mind and manifests in the outer. Every manifest in the outer is a natural result of which arises in the mind in the beginning. As we intend in our mind, as we make decision in our mind, as we conclude in our mind, so it is going to happen. We should be clear in our thought pattern. Success depends on our own self. Success depends on the power of thought. This has been told by each and every master throughout the ages. Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Muhammad, all the masters spoke the same truth. But we are not accustomed to the whole concept. We are not living the whole concept. We are not practicing the same concept. We are not able to control our mind. Therefore, we are not able to control our life. The moment we are able to control our mind and give a direction to our mind, then we have taken charge of our life. Once we know that the law that is in the outer is created in the inner manifests itself through the power of thought, then we become masters, creating beauty in our life. Similarly, which kind of life we want to live at any given moment, my dear friends, depends upon our choice, depends upon how we shape our thinking. If we want to become a cricketer, you will become a cricketer. If you want to become an engineer, you will become an engineer. If you want to become an actor, you will become an actor. And if you want to become a master, you will become a master. If your strength of those thoughts, if the strength of those intentions are perfect. My dear friends, we got to hammer this in our mind. We have to keep remembering it very often that the fact we create our own reality. We create our own destiny. We fall by ourselves and we rise by ourselves. We fall by the lack of power of thought and we rise by the power of thought, my dear friends. So, my dear friends, as you see here, there are four basic types of thinking patterns of human psyche. The first one is disastrous thinking. The second one is negative thinking. The third one is positive thinking. And the last one is miraculous thinking. The first one is disastrous thinking. Suppose a person is driving a car for the first time and he or she is driving into the traffic. Now, if they possess a disastrous thinking, they will think, oh, since I am driving for the first time, I am terribly afraid and I am going to have an accident. So with such a thought pattern, if a person starts driving, they are certain to land an accident, my dear friends. I am supposed to fall. I am definitely fall. These are all the disastrous thinking patterns, my dear friends. So nothing is supposed by itself unless we create the disastrous thoughts in our mind. If one thinks it is impossible to control my mind while meditation, so it is a typical disastrous thought, my dear friends. We have been mesmerized and hypnotized into thinking disastrous. Therefore, disasters are happening everywhere to everyone. So, my dear friends, we should never entertain the disastrous thinking in our mind. As the thought arises, it should be wiped off. As the thought arises, it should be cleaned as you clean a blackboard with a duster. All disasters are happening because of disastrous thinking behind those disasters by the persons concerned in the disaster. We should clean our mind of all disastrous thinking, my dear friends. So the next step in the fall of a person is a negative thinking. A negative minded person would think as, oh, I am driving for the first time into the traffic. I don't know what will happen. Maybe I will have an accident. Maybe I will not have an accident. I don't know. With such a thought pattern, somehow they will just avert a disaster, but they surely land into some problem, like a parking in the wrong place or going into the wrong lane. In this case, there would be no disaster as such, but there may certainly be a problem. On oh, it may not happen. I may not pass in the first class. I may not reach my target. I may, I may not. So this kind of thinking is negative thinking. Here one thinks as may or may not. Here at least one has given a chance of success, so it has that much elevated as compared to the disastrous thinking, my dear friends. So if one thinks, no, I may not able to I may not able to control my mind while meditation. It is so difficult. So such negative thoughts end up with the same situation, my dear friends. As we think, so we become. So as we so it is it is true that for every person all the time, my dear friends, negative thoughts attract failure. Negative thoughts are always brings failure in your life, my dear friends. So the next type of thinking pattern is the positive thinking. Although that is the first time that I am driving my car into a traffic, it will be perfectly alright. Nothing untoward will be happen. So this type of thinking is called as positive thinking. Such type of thought patterns certainly operate them beautifully and return them back safely. There will be certainly no accident and there will be no problems too. Yes, I am going to succeed. I am going to pass. Yeah, I'm going to sit in meditation. I'm definitely controlled to my mind and no problem whatsoever. So this is positive thinking. You are destined your results. Supposing you're entertaining the negative thinking, failures are destined. Supposing you're entertaining the positive thinking, success is sure. Success is destined. One step forward and two steps backward is the nature of negative thinking, my dear friends. So, but only stepping forward is going to back, no going backward in the mind is positive thinking. So the fourth one, the highest one, the best one, the most desired one is miraculous thinking. It's okay for the first time I'm driving in the traffic. I will reach the targeted place comfortably and come back in very short time. So this type of thinking is the miraculous thinking, my dear friends. You have absolute confidence in yourself. How in meditation it is said, one can open your third eye, one can experience astral travel. Okay, I will sit in meditation and open my third and have the astral travel. Here, one can create miracles, my dear friends. All great grand masters of this world have become so by the power of thought. They went much beyond the power of positive thinking. They were the masters of miraculous thinking. So in the ancient Puranas of Hinduism, we encounter many persons who they would create miracles. They would achieve whatever they want. So my dear friends, we can put ourselves into the either of the four departments. It is our choice. So our Guru Brahmarshi Patriji always say that as we choose vegetables in the market, we can choose our thought pattern. So whatever vegetable we buy in the market, we bring it home and that's what we're going to cook and that's what we are going to eat. We cannot buy one vegetable in the market and cook another and we cannot cook one vegetable in the kitchen and eat another vegetable on the dining table. Whatever we are going to buy, we are going to cook and that's what we are going to eat. So don't purchase disastrous thinking in the market. Don't purchase negative thinking in the market. Don't purchase positive thinking in the market. Purchase only miraculous thinking. Then you cook that in your home and you'll eat that and you will become that. If you got a lecturer by a Buddha, a lecturer by Jesus Christ, a lecturer by a Zoroaster, or a Krishna, or Muhammad, they only give the vegetable of miraculous thinking to you. They don't serve any vegetable of disastrous thinking, or positive thinking, or negative thinking. They are not available with them. They only serve the vegetables of positive thinking, my dear friends. That is a master. That is why Jesus Christ says, whatever I have achieved, you can achieve far greater things. If we want our lives to be miraculous, we need to cultivate miraculous thinking, my dear friends. We should practice miraculous thinking as we practice cricket, as we practice music, as we practice soccer. My dear friends, Anapanasati Meditation assures us that We always have such a state of mind of miraculous thinking, my dear friends. So, my dear friends, 20 to 30 years back, our Guru Brahmarshi Patriji decided to change the whole world, to teach meditation to the whole world, to teach the science of perfect living, and have decided, having understood the power of thought, whatever they concluded, it has begun manifesting itself. Now, lakhs of people have become meditators, have freed themselves from all the medicine of all the doctors. They have activated their respective third eye and they are seeing their own past lives. They have changed the lives of so many people and themselves. And in the future days, everyone are going to become meditators, my dear friends. So that's all the power of thinking, the power of intent, the power of decision. You are the creator of your thoughts. You are producer, you are the director, you are the actor of your thoughts, and you are the audience of the power of your thoughts. You read the result of your own thought patterns. Nobody else directs your thoughts. You have to produce it, you have to direct it, you have to enact it, and you have to read its results, my dear friends. You create your world, you create your life by your own thoughts. So, my dear friends, here is a great master, Dr. Joe Dispenza. Friends, once he met with an accident and the doctors suggested himself to go for a surgery. And they said that he would never walk again. But Joe Dispenza refused the surgery and he decided to heal himself by the power of his thoughts alone. So Dr. Joe Dispenza miraculously healed himself completely by his thoughts. There is a short video where he spoke about this. So Vishwanath sir, please can you play the video?
Yes, Navya. Navya, can you stop sharing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
In order for some of us to wake up, we need a wake-up call. And in 1986, I got the call. I was in a triathlon in Palm Springs, California, and I was in the biking portion of the race. And I was coming up to this intersection. So as I made the turn, a four-wheel drive Bronco going about 55 miles an hour hit me from behind and catapulted me out of my bicycle. The compressive force compressed 6 vertebrae in my spine. The prognosis was I'd probably never walk again, and that I needed a radical surgery called the Harrington rod surgery. If this had been anybody else, I probably would have recommended that they have the surgery, but this was me. I decided to check out of the hospital. And I just had this one thought, and the thought was the power that made the body heals the body. So I would start off in my mind reconstructing my spine vertebrae per vertebrae, and then I'd start thinking about living in a wheelchair. So for 6 weeks, I went through this incredible dark night of the soul because I couldn't really get my mind to do what I wanted it to do. And it would take me about 3 hours closing my eyes and reconstructing every single vertebrae, and starting over again every time I lost my attention. At the end of 6 weeks, I went through the whole entire process without losing my attention, and it was like I hit a tennis ball in the sweet spot. Something clicked in that moment. I clicked. I started noticing significant changes in my body. My motor function started coming back, and my body began to change dramatically. And I was back on my feet in 10 weeks and back training again at 12 weeks. And I just made a deal with myself. And the deal was that if I was ever able to walk again, I'd spend the rest of my life studying the mind-body connection and mind over matter. And pretty much that's what I've been doing since 1986.
audible, sir?
Yes, Navya.
So, my dear friends, so this is the witness that we can heal our body by our thoughts alone. So, this is the book you can see over here. So, this is the book written by Joe Dispenza. You are displaceable. In this book, he explains how you can heal your body by every disease and every disorder. So, my dear friends, this is the chart I have taken from the book You Are Replaceable. Here he explains that how we can heal the body, change the body by the thought alone. First, our thoughts get converted as neural networks or neural signals and release the neuropeptides and hormones, which give the epigenetic signal to the respective cells and activate the cell receptor sites, which cause the DNA collection and regulation and in turn the expression of protein and expression of life and results in the health of body. Overall, this represents healing by thought alone from our thoughts to heal the health of the body. The osteocyte cells of the bone which cease to divide after a particular age in humans, friends, but the Dr. Joe Dispenza directed his thoughts to divide his bone cells and repair his vertebrae and of the backbone. He was that was a miracle in the history of medical science, my dear friends. Like Joe Dispenza, without any surgery, so without any medical practice, he healed himself completely by the thought. You Are Replaceable is a wonderful book, my dear friends. So you can get it in the website. So you can get more information about Dr. Joe Dispenza in the website. So he's a wonderful author, Becoming Supernatural, Evolve Your Brain, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, are some other books written by him. There is also a movie made on his book, Evolve Your Brain. So you can search in the website to know more about his ideas. What you think all the day is end up in manifesting. Dr. Deepak Chopra, whatever we think repeatedly, very often it will be created in our life. So our thoughts should also possess high vibration, my dear friends. Joy, love, gratitude, appreciation, freedom, peace, wisdom, creativity, bliss, happiness, abundance, compassion, celebration, harmony, silence, grace, faith, passion, kindness, laughter, trust, hope, empathy, sympathy, patience, acceptance, courage, simplicity, honesty, innocence, confidence, strength, enthusiasm, coordination, caring, and many more are the high vibrational thoughts, my dear friends. On the other hand, fear, anxiety, guilt, worry, insecurity of future, criticizing, complaining, stress, irritation, boring, sorrow are the low vibrational thoughts, my dear friends. So we should always make sure that we always think about the high vibrational thoughts, my dear friends. Even Deepak Chopra is a great spiritual scientist and a great author. So he has written many books, my dear friends. And personally, I have inspired a lot by his books. Some of his books are The Seven Spiritual Laws of Success, Unconditional Life, Perfect Health, Super Brain, Meta Human, Ageless Body, Timeless Mind, Life After Death, The Shadow Effect, The Healing Self, Boundless Energy, The Ultimate Happiness, and many more. So, your thoughts become things. Rhonda Byrne. So, Rhonda Byrne is a great spiritual scientist and she has also written the many books like The Secret, The Magic, The Power, The Hero, The Secret Daily Teachings. So she said that your thoughts become your things. So by one of her book, The Secret, she explains that how the law of attraction works and how all the things you attract come to you. So here she explained that your current reality or your current life is a result of the thoughts you have been thinking. All of that will totally change as you begin to change your thoughts and your feelings. You have the power to change anything because you are the one who chooses your thoughts and you are the one who feels your feelings. You are not alone. With you is the infinite creative power and presence guiding you, loving you, and waiting to give you anything and everything you choose. You have access to all that is, to all that has ever been, and all that will ever be, and it is the creative power within you. Your creative life thoughts, your thoughts, and the law of attraction, and every single person does the same. It doesn't just work if you know about it. It has always been working in your life and every other person's life throughout history. When you become aware of this great law, then you become aware of how incredibly powerful you are to be able to think your life into existence. We each get whatever we consistently think about. So here Nondabar here explains the same thing that we whatever we think oftenly, repeatedly, so we end up in manifesting it. You can think your way to the perfect state of health, the perfect body, the perfect weight and eternal youth. You can bring it into you can bring it into being through your consistent thinking of perfection. So, my dear friends, so everyone tells the one and the same that we create our own reality and our life is completely affected by our thoughts alone. Everything was created twice, once in your mind, then in your life. Robin Sharma. So, my dear friends, in this world, all the things like the big scrapper buildings, the bridges, powerful gadgets, cars, bikes, aeroplanes, and anything you see, whichever is created in someone's mind first, my dear friends. All the creation, all the things are created twice. So here Robin Sharma tell that the first creation will be in your mind and the second creation in the physical plane. So success is not by a chance, success is by choice. So it is said that watch your thoughts make your words. Watch your words get converted into your habits. Watch your habits make your character. Watch your character, it will take you to your destiny. So destiny here starts with your thoughts, my dear friends. So you can choose your success by choosing your thoughts, my dear friends. So Robin Sharma is also a great spiritual scientist and a great master. So he is the author of the New York Times bestseller book that is The Boy Who Sold Ferrari and many other books like Leadership Wisdom and many other books, my dear friends. So, so with this, we end up our discussion about thoughts. So thank you everyone for attending this meditation session, my dear friends. So I thank all of you of the Pyramid Call Services. So if anyone have any doubt about the session, please raise your hands, my dear friends.
Navya, can you stop sharing the screen? We have questions.
Yes.
So there is a question by.
If anyone have a doubt, please raise your hand.
There is a question by Jyoti Madam. So she's asking, what is the difference between negative thinking and disaster thinking?
Yes. So So Jyoti madam, as I said before that, in disastrous thinking, so we certainly meet accident, we certainly meet a disaster. But in negative thinking, so that the effect of that disaster is reduced. So in negative thinking, we may meet with some problems like if you think that there are disastrous thinking that today I will certainly meet an accident that I am driving for the first time. So you will meet the accident in the disastrous thinking. But in the negative thinking, so uh, you will at least a half a chance that you will be successful. In negative thinking, you such persons think that I may have an accident or I may not have an accident. So in such case, you will face some problems like parking in a wrong place, or going in a wrong lane. So uh, the effects of negative thinkings are little, but the effects of disastrous thinking are very harmful. So name itself tells that the disastrous thinking. So I hope I have answered your question, Jyoti.
Okay, great, Navya. Next question is how to overcome overthinking. How can we overcome from overthinking?
Okay, my dear sir. How to overcome the overthinking. So Patriji sir says that whenever your mind is filled with negative thinking or disastrous thinking, you have to soon wipe or erase all those thoughts, or you have to let go of those thoughts like the clouds pass away. So, or else you can do the another things. You can convert those negative thinkings as positive thinking or miraculous thinking. So, uh, considering an example, if you think that so today I have read all my subjects, all my question answers. Can I remember this in the exam? So no, I'll certainly forget. If you get such thinking, so soon you have to convert them into positive thinking, such as uh, no, I can remember everything. I can remember all the answers. I can surely write exam. I can surely mark the exam greatly. So we can convert the negative thinkings and disastrous thinkings as miraculous thinking, or you can stop them just by observing your breath or letting go of all those thoughts. So,
Yes, thank you, Navya. And adding to what Navya said, we can also overcome negative thinking or overthinking by practice of meditation. So practice of meditation is another way to overcome overthinking. And Navya, we have one more question. So how to practice miraculous thinking?
yes, as I said before, we have to practice the meditation thinking as we practice the common music, as we practice the common cricket. So it is not that difficult, my dear friends. So we have to, and Anapanasati meditation, practicing meditation regularly. So you are supposed to think miraculous thinking. So taking example of myself, before practicing meditation, I used to think a lot of negative thoughts, my dear friends. And not only negative thoughts, disastrous thoughts. I used to think disastrous thoughts. I used to take every situation, every person in my life as wrong, as disastrous. So as I started practicing meditation, as I started reading the spiritual books, as I had such an sangatya like the speeches, and when I hear the speeches of masters, so gradually my thoughts, my negative thoughts and disastrous thoughts started becoming the miraculous thoughts. So you need to practice meditation regularly, and you need to practice miraculous thinking. Okay. So any more questions, sir?
No more questions, Navya. So if you have anything to share, you can share. You can share your experience about how you came into, about how you started meditation, from when you are meditating, and how
Yes,
meditation
sir.
has helped you in your life. Can you please share your experience?
Okay. So I have started meditation. I have started practicing meditation from the last 3 years. So I had a great experience throughout this last 3 years. I have healed a lot of health problems, my health problems through meditation, and I have gained a lot of confidence through meditation. And I have, as I said before, that I used to think a lot of negative thoughts and a lot of disastrous thoughts. So I used to think, I used to take everyone in my life as negatively, and I just got bored of this life that life is filled only of negativity. There is no happiness anywhere. I used to smile outside, but from inside, I used to feel very unhappiness, always sorrow, always the uncomfort feeling. But when I started meditating and reading the spiritual books and having the Sajjana Sanghatya, my life totally changed it around. And now I'm very, very happy that I am practicing meditation. I'm very, very grateful to my guru, Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, and I'm very, very grateful for my parents. And I have started practicing the gratitude even. So before I used to not have gratitude for anyone or anything, but today I feel gratitude about everyone, everything. So and so this is the great turning point that I have uh, I have started. I have entered the spirituality and I have started practicing meditation. So my message is that please practice, at least everyone practice meditation at least once, experiment it. So if you couldn't believe it at once, experiment it, experiment yourself, and then believe it. And so I thank Vishwanath sir for encouraging me, supporting me, and guiding me to take up the session. I'm really grateful for this. So
Thank you, Navya. We have one more question from Shivaraj. So, what is the best time for meditation?
So you can practice meditation at any time. So this is the great advantage we have, that we can practice meditation at any time. So we can practice it morning, evening, or so. As that personally myself, I used to meditate whenever I used to get the time. So I used to meditate in the morning and in my college hours. While I was studying, if I get the break for 5 minutes, I used to meditate then. So there is no restriction in practicing meditation, in time of practicing meditation. You can practice meditation at any time. And morning time is uh, greatly recommended to meditation, as in the morning times there will be less thought pollution. So as everyone wake up, everyone start thinking, overthinking, and our environment will be filled with the negative thoughts, disastrous thoughts, and etc. So, but in the morning time there will be less thought pollution around us, and it is best time to meditate.
Great. Thank you, Navya, for such a wonderful answers and a beautiful session. So, can you show the pyramid now?
Yeah, yes, sir. So before 2 weeks, friends, we had a session of pyramid power. So here is our pyramid. So this one, our Manvantara pyramid.
Navya, the pyramid is not visible. Just a moment, friends. Friends, there was a small issue in the internet. So Navya is joining again. I request you all to please stay, and she will be showing us the pyramid that they have constructed. And also, as you have heard from Navya, uh, thoughts play a very, very important role in our life, my dear friends. So if you have any issues with negative thinking or overthinking, practice of meditation is the best solution to overcome all your negative thinking, right? All you got to do is just practice meditation. Meditation is a process of cleansing your mind, right? Whatever kind of thoughts you have, whether you have negative thinking or disastrous thinking, by practice of meditation you can overcome all those things, my dear friends, because meditation is nothing but going to a thoughtless state. Meditation is a process of giving rest to your restless mind. So as you practice meditation, slowly, gradually, you'll overcome all kinds of negative thinking and disastrous thinking, and you'll be able to think positively, and gradually you will evolve to a state of miraculous thinking, right? We also have examples like Shidi Sai Baba or Sai Baba, who does miracles. So how do all these yogis do miracle? Because they won't have any thoughts in their mind, right? They will just have one single thought, and when they have one single thought, all the energy goes into that thought, and that energy manifests things immediately. That's how miraculous thinking works, right? If you have miraculous thinking, you can manifest anything within seconds, because you don't waste your energy on other types of thinking. You use all your energy on one thought, and that one thought will be manifested immediately. That is the power of miraculous thinking, my dear friends. So let us connect back to Navya. Just a moment. Navya, you can
Yes, sir. So this is our pyramid, Manvantara pyramid. So here group meditation will be conducted throughout the year. This is the collection of our book. So is it visible, Vishnath sir?
Yes, Navya. That's great, Navya. Navya, can you just share what is the importance of pyramid for meditation?
Yes, yes, sir.
Can you please share what is the importance of pyramid?
So pyramid meditation under pyramid gives 3 times more cosmic energy. So we can get into the deep state soon in the by practicing meditation in the pyramid, and so where we can get the great experiences like astral travel, astral surgeries. So very soon in the pyramids, my dear friends.
Yeah. Thank you, Navya. Thank you so much.
We
You
can
have
get
anything to share?
yes, sir.
Do you have anything else to share? Can you please share it?
Yes, I'm very very thankful for the pyramid for services for giving me opportunity to share my thoughts and to express myself. So I'm very very grateful for the pyramid call services. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Navya. And one last question. So how is pyramid, I mean, how is pyramid meditation and meditation has changed your life? And did you share with your friends, and how are your friends responding for meditation, and how has meditation changed their life? Can you share a little about that as well?
Yes, sir. Yes. So I have started meditation as a before, I started meditation 3 years before. So after studying meditation, practicing meditation for 1 year, I used to not tell anyone about the meditation. I used to meditate only by myself. So later my mother guided me that you have already got many benefits to the meditation. So now you need to share this with your friends. So she told me this, and from then I started sharing meditational experiences and benefits of meditation with all my friends. So in our college, I have studied in the Vision College, Bangalore. So with the permission of our principal, we have taught meditation to all our campus students, and even we used to conduct group meditation in our hostel room every day. So many of my friends, they are got benefited by meditation. So recently, one of my friend, Kairon, she has shared her experience about meditation, that she has started meditating since last 7 months, and she had become a vegetarian, and she has experienced a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, and a lot of confidence in her. And many of my friends have converted into vegetarians by meditating, and their experience good health, happiness, and good memory power, and they are able to concentrate on their studies properly. So,
Navya, one more question. So,
yes, sir.
said about vegetarianism. So, were you eating non-veg before doing meditation?
So, no, sir, I will not to eat non-veg, but I used to have eggs before meditation. So, after starting meditation, gradually I felt like not having it. So, I have stopped with eating
Okay.
and
So,
even I have left eating the garlic even.
okay, great, Navya. So, why should a person become a vegetarian according to you?
So yes, my friends. So every animal on this planet, on this world, have its own right to live. So we are not accustomed. We are not supposed to take their lives for our one-time meal, my dear friends. So because of that matter of compassion, not because of some scientific reason. So you have to feel that compassion with your heart, with your soul, and then you have to feel that pain that an animal is accustomed to while it is killed for our meal. So my feelings are that we need to feel compassion, kindness about animals. So we need to be vegetarian. So usually we will be having pets in our homes, right? So we will be taking care of a lot of our pets. We will be feeding them. We will be healing them if they got injuries. So in the same manner, the hens, the chicks, and the fishes, they're also the animals. So they are also the same kind of animals. So why to love one animal? Why to kill one animal and eat another animal? So while all of them have equal right to live, so why this partiality is done between the animals? If we want to talk about the kindness, the compassion, we need to firstly become vegetarians. So this is my opinion about vegetarianism.
Thank you, Navya. Thank you so much. I thank Navya and appreciate her efforts. She had given a great session on power of thought. And friends, I hope you have understood the importance of thought and what kind of thoughts we carry. So the thoughts we carry will create our reality. So as she did explain in Bhagavad Gita, it is mentioned as Yadbhavam Tadbhavati. So friends, let us practice meditation and be aware of thoughts that we create. And also every day we are having a guided meditation. If you want to practice meditation every day, you can join the guided meditation every day morning from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. on our YouTube channel, Pyramid Call Service Bangalore. And there are also other sessions in Kannada. So every day morning from 5 to 6, we have guided meditation in Kannada, and Sajjana Sangatya from 3 to 4. And again, guided meditation from 9:30 to 10:30 in the night. So I request you all to please attend these sessions to learn meditation, practice meditation. So by practicing meditation, you can transform your lives, my dear friends. You can connect to your own true self. you can overcome all the negative thinking, your disastrous thinking and overthinking. When you have right thoughts, it will have impact on your body and also on your health. So it is very important to practice meditation. And every Sunday we'll have special sessions by youth, for youth, on meditation and different topics. So I request everyone to take part in the sessions and discussions so that you gain knowledge and wisdom about meditation and spiritual science. So thank you all my dear friends for joining this session. And I once again thank Navya and Pyramid Call Service Bangalore for giving this opportunity to share this wisdom. So thank you, friends. Let us meet again on next Sunday and have a great day. Take care. Thank you, Navya.
Thank you, sir.